Pillar number 7 is all about our kicking foot and the position that we're getting into. So we need to get it into the plantar flex position, which is pointed toes really hard and expose this big hard foot knuckle. So I quite often call it trout foot, so like a fish flopping all over the place. If we don't get that foot nice and hard, we can't get a big hard strike up the back of the ball and be really powerful and get a good strike. So it's really important, again, with that body training stuff, to really train our foot position to be in that nice hard plantar flex position. We want a hard foot on every style of kick that we're doing, so quite often with drop kicks or when we try to get height, we actually turn our foot up and try to scoop it. We still want to keep our foot nice and hard and locked up. We just may impact at a higher point with our ball drop. So it's really important every kick to have a plantar flex foot. When we're goal kicking, we actually want to get some elevation in our kick. So sometimes we see a soccer effect where our foot gets too side on, where we're trying to push the ball along the ground, hence what they do in football and soccer. We still need to stay up the back of the ball so we can get that nice elevation and allow our follow through to get the elevation with that big hard foot. So depending on what kicking tee you use depends on how you get your kicking foot up the back of the ball. So if you're using the RB Vortex mid-cut or a tee that's slightly higher, we can allow our foot to get up the back of the ball, nice and strong, plantar flex, and probably on that angle there, really up the back of the ball, which is nice and strong. If we're using a low kicking tee like the RB Wolf, we still get a nice hard foot, but we actually get slightly lower. So quite often our body's in a lower position, a more angled position. Think of a guy like Dan Carter at the point of impact. His body's on quite a lean because he's nice and strong at that point. So when you're doing your body training drills, it's really important that you're training your body to get into the position that you want your foot to be in at the time of impact. Hey guys, thanks for watching pillar number 7, which was all about the kicking foot. I hope you picked something up there, whether you're using a low tee like the RB Wolf or Wolf Plus, or you're using one of the low, mid or high or RB88 kicking tees, that you can now apply that style of foot, that position that you need to get into, to your own kicking technique. What pair of rugby boots should we wear when we're goal kicking? Now the high-end boots all have fabric and design on them, designed to give you more feel on the rugby ball. Just like when a tennis player is hitting the tennis ball and in slow motion we can see that ball compress, they can now control that ball because it's actually staying on the racket for that more than what we think. The exact same thing happens with the rugby ball. We feel the compression, we've got control over it, we can do things with it, we can give ourselves feedback on how that strike was. So I think if you are able to get your hands on a nice pair of rugby boots, a pair that you feel really good in, really good balance and gives you good feedback, and you know that you're going to get good strikes, it is worth investing in. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this one, head to the Rugby Bricks YouTube channel. Please subscribe. We're trying to give out all this free content, all this great coaching. The next point we are talking about is your foot and hips. Where does the power come from? As soon as you fix this issue with your foot and hips and get more power, start using that really good force through your hips, you're going to get more distance. So if you want 2 or 3 or 5 more meters on your goal kick, head to the next video, pillar number 8, which is all about your foot and hips, on the Rugby Bricks YouTube channel.